Hello, guys. So, in this session, we will be talking about this topic that the BRICS Summit and challenging the US dollar dominance. Okay. See, there is no doubt that the dominance of US dollar remains unchallenged till date across the world. And several countries use their local currencies alongside the US dollar, showcasing its significant influence. So, in this context, with the recent agreement between India and China, and the upcoming BRICS summit involving BRICS nations like India, China, Russia, there is a noticeable shift in the discussions. So there are reports which suggest that key issues including US dollar dominance will be on the table at this summit, and we will be exploring whether BRICS can bring about a mechanism to challenge this dominance. So that's about this discussion actually, whether BRICS can bring such kind of change. Okay, so let's get started. And the BRICS summit has taken place in Kazan. It's located on Russia's eastern side. Can expect a prelims question maybe. And Prime Minister Modi has already arrived and got a very good welcome. And there are talks of significant meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping also. And that is actually indicating an important or a kind of, you know, improvement in relations between the two countries. And Russia is playing a major role in that as well. A central theme of this summit is expected to focus on how BRICS nations can protect themselves from the financial leverage that comes with the global dominance of the US dollar. See, notably, countries like Russia have expressed concern about the weaponization of the dollar to impose sanctions. Okay, so the rise of alternative financial system. If you see this, Russian President Vladimir Putin has often voiced his skepticism about the continued use of dollar as a global standard, and he has previously questioned whether the world should continue to assign such greater value to dollar, given its frequent use in imposing tax sanctions on countries. See, this skepticism intensified after the Ukraine conflict, where sanctions rendered Russia's significant dollar reserves nearly worthless. Okay, and as a result, countries are contemplating alternative to shield themselves from such similar future scenarios. So BRICS, now we will discuss, and the US dominance. So see, for India, for example, has been building its foreign currency reserves, okay, with a large share in the US dollars. But there should be a future scenario where India faces sanctions in case, okay, the value of these reserves could be compromised. And this concern is driving India and the BRICS nation to seek financial alternatives. So during the Ukraine conflict, India supported Russia by purchasing crude oil in large quantities at the time when no other country was willing to trade with them. And that showcased the importance of having alternatives. So we are looking for alternative, and BRICS is actually a very good platform for that. Now, what could be the target of BRICS? See, the ongoing discussion within BRICS include, searching for alternative system to swift the dominance international, this dominant international payment network. Okay, so SWIFT, you can expect a prelims question, and the SWIFT system facilitates secure international transactions, but exclusion from it can cripple a country's ability to trade. So this was evident when Russia faced sanction and was excluded from SWIFT, and that led them to explore other financial networks that were less effective due to SWIFT global dominance. Now, okay, so BRICS currency. What are the challenges and everything is what we need to now look at. See, the idea of creating a single BRICS currency remain a complex challenge. When India recently purchased crude oil from Russia, the payment was made in Indian rupees, and this led to Russia holding a significant amount of Indian rupees, but with limited ways to utilize them. Since few other countries accept rupee, there is a big challenge. And also, if you see compared to dollar, rupee is depreciating, right? So the US dollar dominance stems from its universal acceptability. No matter where you go, you can use US dollars. So unfortunately, the same is not true for currencies like Russian ruble or Chinese yuan, and creating an uphill task for BRICS, nor Indian rupee also. So such kind of acceptance is nowhere there, right? See, again, if you look into the next slide, okay, why other countries weaponize their currencies? Okay. See, some of you wonder why other nations don't, weaponize their currencies in response. The simple answer lies in the strength in the US dollar and the lack of, comparable power in other currencies. The US has historically leveraged the dollar during the crisis, like Suez Canal crisis decades ago, and it continues to do so even today. So even now, Russian President Putin has acknowledged that while a common BRICS currency is premature, developing an alternative financial system is more realistic goal. So now what we can conclude is, in conclusion, we can say, 1 minute, guys. All right. So despite the shift towards more, multipolar world, replacing the dominance of US dollar is unlikely in the near term because of its wide acceptability. But as a global economy evolves and become more multipolar, the financial system could follow the similar path as well. So the focus of BRICS at this summit seems to be establishing alternative to the SWIFT system and increasing local currency trade among the member countries and their partners outside BRICS. So that is something which you can try. And the announcement from this summit will be closely watched as they could indicate the future direction of global financial system also. So guys, that's about this session. I just want to discuss about what could be the possibility related to the, trade and use of currency in the BRICS summit. So we will see in the coming session. See you guys in the next session. Thank you so much.